Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Good. Today, I have a privilege of to you about prevention laws of child abuse. Imagine a child's innocent voice silenced by fear, their trust shattered for the very people meant to protect them every year. Countless children endure the nightmare of abuse, leaving scars that can last a lifetime. Today, I urge you to join me in advocating for stronger child abuse prevention laws that will build a more safety net for our most vulnerable population. Through extensive research into the devastating impact of child abuse and the certain legal frameworks designed to prevent it, I have gained a comprehensive understanding of the urgent need for reform in a crucial area. The rates in our certain child abuse prevention laws leave too many children at risk. By understanding these failures and supporting changes, we can create a society of priority safety and well-being of every child. The certain landscape of child abuse prevention laws contains significant loopholes and contingencies failing to protect children from harm and continuously every day. Studies from the National Children revealed that in 2022 alone, 600,000 just children reported as victims of abuse and neglect. These numbers represent not just data points, but visualized by trauma. For instance, a 2021 report by the Child Welfare of America highlighted the variability in mandatory reporting laws across states, leading to missed opportunities for early intervention and protection. Furthermore, the lack of consent and comprehensive background checks for individuals working with children allow potential abusers to gain access to vulnerable populations. According to a study published in the Journal of Child Sexual Abuse in 2019 by Dr. Sarah Miller, a significant percentage of substandard child abuse cases involved individuals with criminal records that were not flagged due to inadequate background check procedures. We have seen how certain laws fall short in preventing child abuse. Now let's examine the consequences of these shortcomings in the lives of children. The consequences of inadequate child abuse prevention are far-reaching, inflicting profound and lasting damage on the physical, emotional, and biological well-being of child abuse or child victims. The Centers of Disease Control Prevention (CDC) has documented the numerous long-term health impacts of child abuse, including increased risk of mental health disorders, substance abuse, and chronic disease or Crohn's disease. Personal narratives shared by adult survivors of child abuse often tell of their enduring struggles with trust and intimacy, self-worth, underscoring the deep wounds inflicted by abuse. Moreover, the costs of child abuse are substantial and capacity expenses related to health care, child welfare services that criminal justice system lost predictably. A 2020 study by Prevent Child Abuse America Estimated annual cost of child abuse in LA and the United States to be over 400 billion, demonstrating the significant economic burden we all bear due to this persistent issues. The emotional toll on our families, communities is immeasurable, creating a cycle of trauma that can span generations. Recognizing the failures of certain laws and the devastating impact of child abuse, it is imperative that we act or to strengthen the prevention measures. I urge you to support civic changes that will create a safer future for our children. Strengthening child abuse prevention laws through comprehensive background checks, enhanced mandatory report requirements, increased funding by prevention programs are crucial steps towards protecting our children. And now these days, before you want to work at a daycare or work with any children, you got to get a background check. Implementing universal thorough background checks for individuals who work or volunteer with children will help you and to identify and prevent potential abusers for gaining access to vulnerable youth, which I just said. Nowadays, before you want to volunteer or work with children, you gotta get a background check because they want to make sure you're not a user or you don't have a bad background check. States like California, with a mandated live scan fingerprint for child care workers, have demonstrated the effectiveness of background checks and identifying potential threats as reported by the California Department of Social Service in 2023. Expanding and clarifying mandatory reporting laws to ensure that all individuals who suspect child abuse are legally obligated to report it without fear of reprisal or increased early detection and amputation. Testimonies from child services or child worker and child protective services professionals constantly highlighted the crucial role of timely reporting, saving children from further harm as documented. In a 2022 reported by the American Professional Society on the Abuse of Children, increasing public funding to evidence-based child abuse prevention programs such as home visiting services and parent education will address the root causes of abuse, empower families to create safe way and nurturing environments. Research published in the journal Child Maltreatment in 2024 by Dr. Emily Carter indicated that communities with investment in primary prevention programs experience significantly lower rates of child abuse in neglect, which you mostly hear every day. And wow, I didn't write this paper, but that is sad that kids these days, kids go through child abuse and neglect, and it's wow. We have explored the problems and considered solutions. Now let's reflect on the future we can build together. I'm sorry, I'm just getting emotional because that, wow. Okay. We have the crucial shortcomings in our certain child abuse prevention laws and the 7 consequences for victims, and we have considered tangible steps towards strengthening these protections through enhanced background checks, mandatory reporting, and prevention programs. Remember the silence, the voice, and the shadow. Trust by advocating for stronger child abuse prevention laws. We can move beyond a system that reacts to tragedy and instead of building a proactive society that truly safeguards its children, ensuring their voices remain filled with laughter and their futures bright with possibility. Join me, demanding actions. Let's protect our future by protecting our children today. Okay. I didn't write this on paper. I don't, but we need to do more better. Kids don't deserve to be abused and neglected, and it's sad that kids are going through this. So I'm glad I talked about this because I have a kid of my own, and I couldn't bear to do that. The kids going through neglects and emotional and abuse, and it is sad. We need to protect our kids. They need to make sure that they have a safe home and trust people. Not thinking that they gonna be abused. Come on. Kids deserve to be loved and nurtured. And yeah, prevention laws, we need prevention. We need to prevent child abuse. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for letting me talk to y'all. It was a privilege, and I hope y'all have a great day or a great night, and have a great evening, and have a blessed one. Bye.